that song is?
Not a clue.
It's called Golden Brown.
By...
The Stranglers.
I was wrong.
What do you think?
I whispered into my microphone and said it was probably Smashing Pumpkins or Radiohead.
No.
I don't know that one.
No.
The Stranglers.
Yeah, but it's like and he's like golden brown, texture like sun, lays me down with dementia throughout the night. It's in some movies, but you don't watch movies, so.
I don't watch a lot of movies.
It's in that movie Snatch.
I watched that one when I was in college, but I don't remember much of it.
It's at a pivotal point in the movie. But the Stranglers, Golden Brown. I wonder if they're talking about heroin.
Probably. Hey everybody, welcome back to Great Measures. My name is Richard, this is Judson.
Great Measures! The theater, yeah.
Got some Dio for you.
Oh, great. Great. Wonderful.
This is a request from my buddy Rob down in Louisiana.
Have we done other Rob requests?
We've done a Rob request before, yeah.
Man.
That was Dynasty's Nuts.
Well, you know, a lot of people request stuff, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dio. Whatever.
I know how you love Dio, man.
Yeah. Who doesn't love Dio?
The song's called Evilution. I'm gonna let you watch a video. It's a live performance from 1993 in London.
Evolution.
Evilution.
Evolution.
Evilution.
And it's just Dio.
It's Dio's band, yeah. Dio's solo project.
And it's called Dio?
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. That name carried some weight back in the day.
It still does.
Still carries some weight.
Yeah, it still does. All right, well, let's listen to it then.
Let's do it. This is Evilution, live from London in 1993 by Dio. Proceed. Judson.
Here I go.
Let me give you a little bit of background on this one. So this was a concert called Live in London.
I guess the concert was in London.
This one was. It was from the newly formed Dio band on the last night of their European tour in support of the Strange Highways album. The concert was recorded at Hammersmith Apollo in London, England on December 12th, 93. The band's performers include Ronnie James Dio, Vinny Appice on drums, Jeff Pilson on bass, and Tracy G on the guitar.
Okay. What did you think about it?
I dig it. I think it's a very rockin' song. Instrumentally, the guys are very talented, extremely talented. You can definitely tell it's from that time. The guitar tone, you hear it and you're like, yeah, that's that 80s, late 80s, early 90s guitar tone. It's not anything that just blows my mind, but it's still a cool performance and a cool song, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, the drummer was doing some really cool stuff.
Yeah.
You know, it's a slower, but it's cool. It's that cool, you know. Yeah, like you can dig into it. The guitar player and the bass player were digging into it.
Yeah.
I really like some of the drum breaks in there that he did, like little stutter steps that he did. And whatever noise the guitar player made at that one point.
Yeah.
How did the camera wasn't on him, so you couldn't see what he was doing, if it was just an effect or if he did something. But the guitar player was all over it.
Yeah.
My favorite part of the song is the guitar. There's just a section where it's sort of a solo section. It's kind of, I mean, I didn't mind his voice. I did like them going back and forth when he would do a little, he'd go, whatever, and then the guitar player he'd play.
Evilution.
Not so much that.
Okay.
During the section where the guitar player, it seemed like it was a guitar solo section, he was just playing piercing stuff, and I love that stuff.
Okay.
But right before he did that, they had a little section where they sort of did a call and response.
Okay.
Yeah. Jinx, you owe me a Coke. That may be from the 50s, I don't know.
Owe you some Coke or a Coke?
Well, it's kind of the same thing. It used to be the same thing, right?
Yeah.
And so I think that was my favorite part. I like the little points where it breaks and the bass is just and they come back in, you know. It's pretty formulaic, you know. They have their parts and then go through some stuff, and then they musically build to this spot, and the song's kind of over, and then they break back into the chorus, you know.
Sure.
But I mean, the sound, there's, what I was trying to say to you at the end of the song, there was some noise that was.
I don't know what you were talking about. I don't guess I heard it.
There was some noise that builds up, that's going at the end of the song.
I couldn't hear
And
it.
none of the guys playing were doing it. And I don't know if it was him. I mean, you know, there's one point in the song where he has a vocal, and it sounds like there's other people singing along with him.
Yeah.
On the lower register, if that's just an effect on his vocal, or I know the two stringed instruments weren't singing it.
Yeah.
So I wonder if behind those walls of Marshall stacks that they got back there, there's somebody back there doing some, you know. I know that was kind of common with some bands, that they'd have instrumentalists off stage doing stuff.
Yeah.
But I guess the lyrical content makes me laugh a little bit. I guess he's just talking about the progression of evil, but he's welcoming it. You know, there's a line there, he says, boys and girls think noise is music in the air. It's just so get off my lawn stuff to me, you know. Noise, I mean, that's what music is noise in the air. And then, you know, money talks, everybody walks, or money talks and something walks, but everybody's crawling. It's just kind of like, bro. You said this was in 1993? Mm-hmm. You know, Nirvana had released Nevermind the year before.
Sure.
So, while I thought this was really, it was jamming. It's jamming. They jam, you know. He's a front man for sure. A little short dude.
Yeah. Yeah, he's small.
But the whole, like evil, you know.
He's a showman.
Yeah, for sure. There's a little shirt on, afraid at the end and stuff, and hunched over a little bit. I mean, that's the whole Ozzy thing.
It really makes me want to show you, like, when we revisit Dio, you've probably heard the song, but I know you may not have. I don't know. It's a song called "Rainbow in the Dark," and the music video for it it's so cheesy, but it's so good.
Yeah, cheesy, man, cheesy. I mean, I guess that's just time period, you know. But not really. I mean, I don't know. I think sometimes the lyrics, I just laugh at them.
Yeah.
And you know, you have. There was always there's poetry and stuff that goes back a long way where people were stating you know, Poe and other authors that were talking about the darkness in way more interesting ways. And then some of the metal, I think, it just kind of, do you see that?
Mm-hmm.
There's a fly, shoe fly. I don't know, I just kind of laugh at it a little bit.
Sure.
Evilution, you know. Okay. But
It's very Dio.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I got into just the musical part of it. And not that his voice bothered me, it's just I was able to get in there and the sound was good, but there was something else. I can't believe you didn't hear that at the end.
I could tell you were trying to point something out to me, so I started focusing a little more, but
Does that sound like a rocket ship? Like going or
I
something?
must be losing my hearing.
I love that joke. But yeah, I mean, I'm trying to think. It was pretty simple. I mean, what he was playing was pretty simple. It wasn't, you know, really technical stuff, but everything had its place in it. And when you bang those things out, sometimes it doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be technical.
Yeah.
But yeah, the guitar, that sound, he was using a lot of those 80s sounding pitch,
Yep.
whatevers. I don't know how to do. I don't know what those are called. But yeah, he did some really interesting things on the guitar, and I really like the chaos of how he was playing. Just the feedback, just kind of. I like that kind of guitar playing. I'd be interested to know if the sound was, if they did something to the sound and put it on there later on the video. I wonder if it's
maybe because this eventually came out as a DVD in like 2014.
Yeah, they had to.
So they probably did
They
some
had to, because there's other noises in there. I mean,
finagling with it.
with his voice, there's something up under him at one point singing lower, and it sounds like a group of people singing with him, you know?
Yeah. It may have been some effect that the sound guy was doing.
Maybe.
You know?
Maybe. Yeah, it was cool.
Okay.
Rob.
I'm going to try to pronounce his last name, but I don't know how to. I think it's Pietkevich.
Okay.
He'll correct me if I'm wrong.
Pietkevich. Cool, yeah, Dio.
Baton Rouge.
I'm still going to give Dio crap.
I know you are.
Just
But
because I like this
that's two
song.
in a row, though, that we've done with Dio singing. You know, you didn't care for his voice in, what was it, Stargazer?
Maybe.
Yeah, but that's two in a row that I've been pretty certain you were gonna have a problem with his voice, but not so much.
This one wasn't bad. It's just what he was singing. It's kind of like cheesy, bro. Cheesy. But hey, yeah, it was thick though. The music was jamming.
Yeah.
Jamming.
I'm glad you liked it. Thanks for watching, everybody. We are Great Measures. My name is Richard. This is Judson. That was Evilution.
Great
by
Measures.
Dio. Have a wonderful day, everybody.